Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about composite function. Composite, the meaning of composite is to combine two things into one. So most likely you will be having a multiple function. For example, in this case, there will be a f function and a g function. So if this is the object, this is the image, so x undergo the function of f, you will have fx, and then this fx you can treat it as object for the function g, and it will become gfx, and this is the notation. So in this topic, you have to know, if you have a gfx, you have to know f is the first function and g is the second function that the x has underwent. So next one, you are required to know how to combine the function. For example, in this case, you got the fx. The fx is equals to 2x minus 2, and then gx is equals to x squared plus 1. They can either ask you to find an fgx, gfx, f square x, g square x, or it can be a f square g square x. There are multiple combinations in this chapter. So today what I want to discuss is only the gfx, but you should be able to master it once you have watched the video. So in this case, for example, you want to find what is gfx. Okay, so first of all, you need to know that, okay, this is the object of the function g, right? So what is fx? The fx, they already give you the answer, which is 2x minus 2. So you just substitute, the g remain the same, and then you write the 2x minus 2, right? So g is equals to 2x minus 2. Then the second stage is gx is equals to x squared plus 1. So now instead of x, you change the x into 2x minus 2. So how you write it? This one, what I like to do is I will draw a bracket, and then it will be 2x minus 2. So square plus 1. Okay. So normally how I write, I will draw the bracket first, write down the gx first, only I will write the object in, so that to avoid having mistake of not writing completely or forgetting about the square notation. So next one, it will be this one. Okay. So this is quite easy lah. Alright. And then again, I also like to draw the bracket. In case, for example, if there is a minus here, so it reminds me that I have to change the notation for every number. So eventually it will be a 4x squared minus 8x plus 5. So this is the answer. You also know how to verify the answer by using the calculator. So how to do it? First, I have to explain the concept. For example, if you put a value, if you substitute the x is equals to 2, for example, okay, you put this number 2 into a value of into the x, eventually you will get a certain amount of value. Am I right? So is it the same if I substitute the 2x equals to 2 to here first, and then this value substitute to here, right? If for example x is equals to 2, so undergo f, it will have some kind of value, and this value substitute to g, you have the other value which is actually equals to this one. So I'm going to prove it. All right, so in this case it will be 4x squared minus x plus 5. So what I like to do is I would like to put a value on it. So 2, just press shift and STO, and you will see something like this. Means 2 is equals to a is equals to 2. Then I just type down the equation. So 4a squared minus 8a plus 5. So you will get 5, right? So now let's change to the other side to see whether we can get a 5 or not. So we have the first function is f. So 2a minus 2 is equals to 2 also. So now the number 2 here, so this is actually 2 after the function of f. Now let's try 2 square plus 1, right? So 2 square plus 1 is also equals to 5. So you can confirm that your answer are correct.